Raja, you hear me? Raja, nothing is doing here. You hear me?
Abra, please go through the link. I think Parshit have completed this work. Kim also completing. Abra, are you there? Hello? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes. Wow,
Okay, okay.
no. Yes, yes. Okay. You hear me?
Yeah, please go through the link again.
Okay.
Okay, so time to stop this part now. So yesterday we read about OSI models. Play, this part is completed. Now, now dear, one by one, I'll give you the informations because first part is already we have completed earlier. So the first thing is computer network, and we'll try to complete each and every chapter in like as a revision, you can say. Okay. I hope you all can hear my voice clearly. Kim?
I can.
Okay.
Yes.
So thank you. So please concentrate on this word. Uh, Computer network. So a computer network refers to the interconnected system of computers, servers, and other devices that communicate with each other to share the resources, exchange the data, and provide the services. And we have lots of different type of computer network, like a local area network, means a network that spans, yeah, a local area network, a network that spans a small geographical area, such as a home, office building, or a campus. Then wide area network connections means a network that covers a larger geographical area, such as city, country, and continent. The metropolitan area network means a network that connects multiple LAN in a metropolitan area. Then WLAN means a network that connect devices wirelessly, like using a radio waves or infrared signals. And the last VPN, known as virtual private network, means a network that uses the encryptions and other security measures to create a secure private connections over the internet. Now, here you can see we have all these computer devices names, and node is mentioned over here. So what is node? In computer science and networking, a node refers to the point or connections in a network, system, or graph that represent a device, computer, or other entities. Means a device that connects to a network, such as computer, server, router, switch, they all are known as a node. Now, next we have a wide media. Means wide media refers to the physical cables or wire used to transmit the data. Okay. Now, it can include data such as voice, video signals, files between the devices, networks, or system. Now, you can see we have all these name available, like the Ethernet cable, Means a type of cable used for local area network connections. Typically, they try to connect with Cat5 and Cat6. Then optical fiber connections means a type of cable that uses a light to transmit the data through thin glass or plastic fiber. Then coaxial cable connection means a type of cable that consists of a central copper wire surrounded by isolation and a braided silt. Then USB cable means a cable which try to share the data with the help of a wire between two devices. Now, advantage of this wired media. The first we have like reliability means wired media provides a stable and reliable connections. Second is the security means the wired media is more secure than wireless media as it is more difficult to intercept or hack. Third is speed means wired media typically offers the faster data transfer rates than wireless media and then low latency means the wired media typically has a lower latency than wireless media. Now, the next slide. Next slide is about wireless media. Means it refers to the transmissions of data, voice, or video signals through the air using some electromagnetic waves, such as the radio waves, microwaves, or infrared signals. Like here you can see, the first one is infrared or IR signals, which are used for the short range wireless communication, such as remote control or IR keyboards. Means your remote of your television. Then we have this second one, radio waves. Means this is used for the cellular network, satellite communication, and wireless local area network connections. The third we have a microwave. Means used for satellite connections, wireless local area network, and microwave ovens. And then satellite. Okay, please turn off your mic, dear. I'm getting background side from your side, Abra. Thank you. Now, satellite communication means it refers to the use of artificial satellite in Earth orbit to transmit and receive the data or voice and video signals over the long distances. Now, the next we have this data communication. Means it refers to the exchange of data between the devices, system, or network through a communication channel. And this process involves the transmissions, reception, and processing of data in a digital format. And The key element of this data communication is like the source, means the device or system that sends the data. Then destinations, means the device or system that receive the data. Even data also means the device or system that receive the data, and data means informations being transmitted, which can be a text, images, audio, or video. Then some communication channel means the medium through which the data is transmitted, like such as cable, wireless link, internet connections, like this. And if we go through the data flow, this data flow, yeah, you can see here, it comes with the simplex, half duplex, and full duplex. So, what is this simplex? This simplex means, yeah, this simplex means one big communication where data is transmitted from the source to the destinations without feedback. Then half duplex means it is a two-way communication where data is transmitted in both directions, but not simultaneously. Then full duplex means the two-way communication where the data is transmitted in both directions simultaneously, such as the mobile and telephone. Simplex means a keyboard or monitor where only you can give the command. Half duplex means like we use walkie-talkie. Okay. Now, any questions up to here? Anyone?
Questions?
Okay. Now, let's understand about some network protocol. So, what is network protocol? Means a network protocol is a set of rules, convention, and a standard that govern the communications between the devices on a network. And this protocol enable devices to understand each other's language and exchange the informations efficiently. Look, here we'll talk about more advanced protocols informations. But if we go through the types of network protocol, then the first is like routing protocol. Means it determines the best path of data to travel from source to destinations. Then transport protocol means it ensures the reliable data transfer between the devices like TCP IP. Then network protocol means it defines like how the data is formatted, addressed, and transmitted. Example like IP, ICMP itself. Now, some examples of these things, like the first part you can see here is HTTP, means it is known as hypertext transfer protocol, means a protocol that governs the communications between the web server and the client. Then FTP, file transfer protocol, means protocol that governs the file transfer over the internet. And then SSH, SSH means you can say secure cell. And this is a cryptographic network protocol used for the secure remote access to a computer or network. And it provides a secure way to access and manage the remote system, transfer the file, and tunnel other protocol. Okay, so this STTP, FTP means file transfer protocol, and SSH means it establishes a secure cell connections to a remote system. Now, dear, next point. So this is your activity time. So categorize the following item according to their message delivery options. Okay. So I'm also copying, pasting this part through the chat options. Okay. And you all need to give your answer within 5 minutes only. Yeah.
So the hub is it's distributing it transmit the data onto the single layer, so to all device, distribute to the all devices. And switch is the second one, which is distribute the data as and which and as and when required, which device is required, so particular required. So router is used for to
Parishit, sorry for interruption there, but better you can write your content through the chat options.
I thought
Yeah,
like
that's yeah.
not a problem.
Yeah, please do. Abrar, please do these activities. Kim, please do these activities. Are you doing these activities? I got only the results from Parishit. Abrar, can you please do this fast? Yeah. Abrar, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, but I'm at workplace, so that is why I'm doing. On Sunday, always I'm at work at this time.
Yeah, please write the answer on this chat box. Yeah, Abrar. Yeah, Kim, you're right. Okay. Now, the next part. So here, the next we have this peer-to-peer network. Means this P2P network are decentralized. Okay, these are like decentralized networks where nodes called peers act as both client and server, and each peer shares the resources such as the files, bandwidth, processing power with other peer on the network. Means it is decentralized. Means the P2P network do not rely on any central server or authority. And all peers are equal. Means each node on the network is equal and can act as both client and server. Then simple sharing application means peers share the resources such as file, bandwidth, or processing power, and not scalable. Means you can say like peers operate independently and make decision based on their own needs and resources. Now, what are the advantage of using these things? The first is,
Cost friendly.
yeah,
No
or
need of the server. I mean,
yeah,
central storage device. You don't need a network platform on it.
mm-hmm,
Um,
good, cost effective,
Cost effective. That is
or
why I said the less cost.
yeah, or you can say improved fault tolerance,
Yeah, all right.
or what to add, like
It's
uh,
uh, uh, does not require a central storage device
yeah,
and does not need a platform, a software
platform,
platform.
yeah.
I
So
think
flexibility and yeah, you are right. Scalability also means P2P network can handle the large amount of users and sources. But yeah, it comes with some disadvantage also. The first is the security risk.
yeah.
Okay, first is security risk means P2P network are vulnerable to security threat such as malware and unauthorized access. Or second, you can take like network management means um, MNGE, yeah, management means
You cannot
P2P networks, yeah,
manage the network.
manage, yeah. So it can be challenging and maintained due to the lack of centralized control. So
Um,
example is like Bitcoin. Bitcoin
Bitcoin.
is a decentralized, yeah, cryptocurrency that uses this P2P network for the transactions.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
And BitTorrent also, like
Torrent.
uTorrent, BitTorrent, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
up for file sharing protocol.
Mm.
Then, or what to say, like Napster, a pioneer P2B file sharing services.
Mm.
So these are the part of this peer-to-peer network. Okay.
So we have a network choke as well as a disadvantage, right? Because
Yeah,
yeah, when the multiple device is connected and the data is traveled
connected
into the both way, it can
both
be
way. Yeah,
network. So there can be a network service can be frozen.
yeah, you're right. Now, the next we have this. Why like this? client server network, or client server network. Means you can say a client server network is a type of network architecture where one or more server provides the services, resources, or data to multiple clients. Means the client requests the services or resources from the server, which then respond with the requested informations. Means the characteristic of this client server network is the centralized architecture. Means the server is the central component and client connects to it to access the resources. Then we have request response model. Means it will wait for the response from the connected devices. Then scalability means the client server network can be scaled up or down depending on the number of client and the server. And sometimes the server provides the resource, shared resource you can say, like such as files, printer or database to the client. Now we have three different type of client server network. The first is single tier architecture. Means a single servers provides all services and resources to the client. Then multi-tier architecture means multiple servers provides a different services and resources to client, such as web server, application server, and database server. And then distributed client server architecture means multiple servers are distributed across different locations, providing services and resources to the client. Now, if we talk about the advantage, so the first here is a centralized management. Hence, the server can be easily managed and maintained from the central location. Second is improved security. Means the servers can provide the enhanced security features such as authentications and access control. Then the third we have this scalability. Means the client server networks can be easily scaled up or down depending on the number of clients and server. Now, let's talk about some disadvantage also. The first disadvantage is the single point of failure. Means if the server fails, the entire network can be affected. Or dependence on server.
Ranjan,
Yeah. Mhm.
there is a one black spot where you are writing now. So can we remove that? I can't see.
Black spot. Now,
No, it's just down. I can't see the second line. So the first line single point. Yeah, now it's good. Now it's good. Yeah. So there is a black spot showing on my screen. I don't know why.
no, it's okay. I'll up this part now.
Yeah.
Now, the third is network congestion. Means the client server network can experience the network congestions, especially if multiple client requests services simultaneously. And the last is cost. Means
So network congestion and the network choke is technically the same word or the
the
different word?
same word.
Is the
No, no,
same
the
word, right?
same word.
So I know,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, yeah, network choke because I know the network choke, but this is
Yeah. Now, the last we have this cost. Means implementing and maintaining a client server network can be costly, especially for the large scale network. Now, what are the example of these things? The best example is like a web server. Means the client means web server requests the web pages from the web server. Then email servers means the client, like the email client, requests email services from the mail server. Then database server means the client means the applications request data from the database server. And then the file server means the client means computer request the file services from the file servers. So this one is all about the client server models.
so we can put the disadvantage is space issue as well or not because
Yeah,
it has
space
a
issue,
it has a
client
limit.
issue,
It has a limited storage.
storage. Yeah,
Yeah, right.
you're right there. Now, already we have completed this part, which is LAN, PAN, WAN, and WAN.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm skipping this part now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is the activity time. See, better, I'll give a 10-minute of break. So within break time, you can write the things. Okay. If you want to have some water, then go and have some water. So this is like you need to write the network class of these devices like hub, switch, router, access point, bridge, and Bluetooth. I'll copy and paste this part through the chat options. So yeah, this is the activity time also. So within 10 minutes, you all need to do the activities. Okay. And Abra is not responding today. So I'll message him directly also. So go and have some water and do these activities and we'll take now 10 minute of break time. Thank you. Okay, hi everyone. So I got answer from Abrar now, Parishit, and Kim. What about you?
I will send it to you in just 1 minute. I've got one more to finish.
Okay, okay, good. Okay, now the next point here, students. Topologies already we have completed. Okay, so this topology means like it refers to the physical or logical arrangement of devices on a network, and it describes like the how the devices are connected to each other and how the data is transmitted between them. Like already we did this like bus topologies, star topologies, ring topologies, mesh topologies, tree topologies, and hybrid topologies. See, IP address we will do in our upcoming sessions, not today. So I'm skipping this part. Now, the next we have NAT connections. See, this NAT, dear student, stand for the network address translations. And it is the techniques used to allow multiple devices on a private network to share a single public IP address when accessing the internet or other external network. Means this NAT comes with a 3 different states. The first, static NAT, means it maps a private IP address to a public IP address on a one-to-one basis. Then dynamic NAT means it maps a private IP address to a public IP address from a pool of available public IP addresses. And then we have PAT, means port address translation, means map multiple private IP address to a single public IP address using the different port number. Now, advantage and disadvantage. So first, I'll write the advantage here. Means the first is it conserves the public IP address. Means it allows the multiple devices to share a single public IP address. Then it improves the security. Means it hides the internal IP address from the external network and making it more difficult for hackers to access the internal devices. Now, if you talk about the disadvantage, so the first is like, breaks end-to-end connectivity. Means it can make it difficult to device on a different network to communicate with each other and requires the additional configurations. Means requires additional configurations and setup to work properly. After this, the next we have this MAC address, a very important thing also. So what is MAC address? This MAC address means a media access control address. And it is a kind of unique identifier assigned to a network interface controller or other network device for communications on a network. Now, the MAC address is typically represented in the hexadecimal format like this. Means consisting of the 6 pair of characters separated by the hyphens or colon. Now, a MAC address serves the several purposes like unique identification, means the MAC address unique identifies a device on a network. Then addressing means this MAC address are used to address data packet transmitted over a network. Then authentication means the MAC addresses can be used for authentication purposes such as filtering or blocking access to a network. Now, we have three different kind of MAC address. The first, unicast MAC address, means a unique MAC address assigned to a single device. Then multicast MAC address means a MAC address shared by multiple devices used for broadcasting data to multiple recipients. The third is broadcast MAC address, means a special MAC address used for broadcasting data to all devices on a network. Now, to check the MAC address in your Windows PC, you can simply type like command prompt and search as ipconfig /all and enter. So see, all this physical address are the MAC address. The command is this. Second command, you can write here get MAC. And enter. Yeah. Write this both command. So from upcoming batches, we'll start with the practical lab. Okay, and Linux fundamental knowledge also. Now, the next. The next you can see we have this ARP, which stands for Address Resolutions Protocol. So what is this about? It is a protocol which is used to resolve IP address to MAC address. Means it is a critical component of the TCP IP protocol suite and is used to facilitate the communication between devices on a network. Now, we have four different type of ARP. The first, ARP request, means a request packet sends to resolve an IP address to a MAC address. Then ARP response, means a response packet sent to provide the MAC address associated with an IP address. Then ARP gratuitous, means a packet sent to announce a device presence on a network. And last, ARP proxy, means a packet sent on behalf of another device to provide its MAC address. Now, the uses of ARP. First, we use these things for IP address resolution, means it is used to resolve IP address to MAC address. Then device discovery, means the ARP is used to discover devices on a network. And then network troubleshooting, means the ARP is used to troubleshoot the network connectivity issue. Now, yeah, ARP-A. This display the ARP cache. ARP-D. This deletes an entry from the ARP cache. Or ARP space -S will add a static entry to ARP cache.
Ranjan, are you
Yeah.
mute? Or you are not speaking? I didn't.
No, actually, I'm just giving you work to do. Now, the next point. Yeah, DSCP. So, Parshit, can you tell me what do you understand with the term DSCP? No one? See, this DSCP stand for Dynamic Host Configurations Protocol. Means it is a network management protocol that automatically assigns IP address and other communications parameter to devices connected to a network. Hence, this eliminates the need for manual configurations of a network device. So how does DSCP work? So DSCP uses a client-server architecture where a centrally installed network means DSCP servers assign the IP address to device on the network. And when a device connects to the network, it sends DSCP request to the server, which then assigns an IP address and other configurations parameter. And basically, if we talk about the DSCP relay agent, so in larger network, this DSCP release agent can be used to forward the DSCP request from the client to DSCP servers on the different subset. But this DSCP is vulnerable to attack, including some unauthorized DSCP servers providing false information to client, an unauthorized client gaining access to resources, and resource exhaustions attack from the malicious DSCP client. And to mitigate this risk, network administrator can implement a secure DSCP practices, such as using a secure authentications mechanism and monitoring network traffic for suspicious activities. Okay, now let's understand this point. First, we have discovered. Means there are 4 DSCP message type. So DSCP discover means this is sent by client to discover available DSCP server. Then DSCP offer means it is sent by a DSCP server to offer an IP address to a client. Then DSCP request means it is sent by a client to request an IP address from a DSCP server. And then acknowledgement means this is sent by a DSCP server to acknowledge a client request and assign an IP address. Okay. Now the next point. Next point is about DNS. Means very simple, domain name server. See, dear student, this DNS means domain name server is a critical component of the internet infrastructures that translates the human readable domain name into machine readable IP address. So how this work? This work as like the first point is user request. Means a user types a URL like any link unavailable to their web browser. Then DNS query means the web browser sends a DNS queries to a DNS resolver, usually provided by the operating system or internet service provider. Then DNS resolver means the DNS resolver breaks down the domain name into its constituent part, like link unavailable, and sends a query to a DNS root server. Then name server means a name server actually returns the IP address associated with the domain name. Let's suppose you have www.google.com, so it will try to change these things into the IP address. And then the DNS resolver means it catches the IP address and return it to the web browser. Then last, web browser means a web browser uses the IP address to connect to the web server hosting the requested website. Even it is a practical part. Okay, in that part, I'll teach you like the different types of DNS record. But for example, you can write here A record, then CNAME, MX record. This is the practical part. NS record, SOA record, like this. Now, open your command prompt and write there like NS lookup google.com. So it will display the IP address informations. Means NS lookup will try to perform the DNS lookup of a specific domain name or IP address. Next, dig like google.com. Okay, this is the command of Linux. Now, ipconfig space / display DNS. Okay. Now, NS lookup -type equals to NS. Like google.com, you can use other domain also. So it will display, you can see the name server informations. If I type here MX, then it will display the mailing server informations. Okay, or you can type ping with google.com. It will also display the IP address. Or trace it with google.com. So it will try to ping your connections to the server response with the help of this command. You can see first from my router, then the IP address of the main router, then my ISP address informations, which is from the B fiber. And then to this Airtel.
It will just generate the way how many layer it is crossed to connect to the destination device, right?
Destinations. Yeah, dear, you're right. Yeah. And finally, to their server, let me copy this part and paste it here. See, this is google.com. So write this command list. Written? But I'll copy and make a screenshot and I'll paste this on the chat options also. Yeah.
I think Ranjan, from the ping command, we can send a certain. We can check the latency load as well,
Latency
right?
connections.
Latency load as well, right? So we can
Yeah.
send the certain packets like 100 Mbps or 10 Mbps. I forgot that command. So I mean,
See, with ping only you can check the connections.
but
Nothing else.
how do you? I mean, we can send certain package manually as well, right? Or not from ping.
I'm not sure because in Linux it continue doing the activities.
Yeah, so I know that it is just for the to communicate two of the devices, but
See,
I'm not
you can type like this. Suppose ping is there.
ping. Yeah,
So if I write here like ping and then hyphen and suppose 5 times, so
yeah,
it will do these
5
things for
times.
the 5 times. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, this I know.
Okay.
And if I write here like hyphen, I think v in capital. Yeah, let me check. No, in small.
I think if you go to the, can you delete that? Do the ping and delete that one. The hyphen v,
Okay.
and go to the very end.
Mhm.
Space and hyphen
Mhm.
t as in tango. It will do the unlimited.
Yeah, this will do the unlimited.
Yeah.
The same we do this on Linux also.
Yeah.
And if I write here hyphen w with 100, so it will do
100 times.
100 times. Yeah, but it is stopped.
But it is just for the communicating. I mean, to check the communication. I mean, if the if you are getting the reply from the destination workstation or not, right?
Yeah, obviously. Now write this command list. So from next class, we'll do the practical part. We will start with some command prompts examples, and then IP address, then changing of the IP address, and then Linux installations and working with the lab. Now, yeah. After this, we have the port number. See, port number basically there are 65,535 different port. Means this port number, dear students, are used to identify the specific processes or services running on the networked devices. And they allow multiple services to share the same IP address while still being uniquely addressable. Means the port number are divided into three range. Here you can see the first is well-known port, which is from 0 to 1023. Means this is assigned to the standard network services like HTTP for 80, FTP for port 21. Then we have some register port, means 1024 to 49155. And this is assigned to the specific services or applications by the Internet Assigned Number Authority, INA. And the last we have this private port, means this is available for use by any services or applications. And common port, so I'll write some example like HTTP 80, HTTPS 443, FTP 21, SSH 22, SMTP 25, then DNS 53, then DHCP 67 or 68, then SMNP 161 or 162.
Ranjan,
Mhm.
POP also, POP server is also counting on the port or not?
POP server, see, that is a different part
Mhm.
because that is known as post office services.
Yeah.
It is a type of email server that allow the user to retrieve mail message from the remote server to locate the local device.
Mhm.
So the answer is no.
Okay. I was just confused.
But I'm also confused.
Because SMTP is outgoing
Yeah,
server.
yeah.
The simple mail transfer protocol, right?
Wait.
That is,
Yeah, that is coming to my mind. You are also right.
yeah.
Yeah. I think POP3 comes with 110 port.
Yes, POP3. Yeah.
POP3. Yeah.
Port
Wait,
number.
let me check. Yeah, 110 port
110.
number. Yeah, you're right. And this POP, one more part is there, which is POP3S.
3 years, yeah.
So this comes with, I think, 900 something. Yeah.
993.
995.
9 and 5.
Yeah, 995. No, I think 995 will be the answer. Yeah,
Yeah, that is the.
all this. Yeah, 995. So you are right there.
So it is also counted as a port, right? POP.
Counted as a
POP.
port, yeah, obviously. So you are also right. Now, your activity time, we have 2 more minutes to go. So this is the last work you need to do. So DNS, FTP, simply write the port number.
Can we search it? I don't
Yeah,
know.
obviously. See, today also I forget some of the things.
Yeah, it's
Like age matters.
yeah, I know. Because it's a
So
long time I haven't been used as a
long,
practice.
obviously. See, I keep on teaching all this stuff. That's why it is running in my mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Previously, I used to learn these things. So that was very new for me that time. So obviously, that time I was very young. I used to practice with all this stuff. But now my whole time is to teach the particular things. Sometimes, obviously, I also forget the things.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll share these things to Kim. Kim, can you please write your proper email address? I'll send you the assignment.
There is a we probably one thing is still missing, Ranjan. There is a proxy port number as well, right?
Yeah, that I'll teach you in our coming classes.
Okay.
Proxy part is still we have to complete. Last time assignment networking. And also, yeah. So yesterday we read about in India it was 60 network component and OSI. Today is 70, and we read about network part 1. Just Google this, Abrar. Okay, I'm going to give you this file also so that you all can simply go with these things. Not a single file. I'll give you 2 file, okay, which we'll discuss in our upcoming sessions. And our next chapter will be about IP address also. So 3 files I'm giving you. So I'll write the thing here. Okay. So yeah, thank you, Kim. So let it be up to here only. Bye-bye, take care, keep learning, keep practicing, and do take care of your health. Bye-bye. Bye everyone. Take care.